All right, here we go again. This is Operation Homecoming, Germany, turn 3. But before we get into it, we got to start off with the tech rolls. I got them all laid out here. Everybody wants a 6 or a 1. Again, you know, I'll try my best here, but I can't promise anything. All right. I will start with the Germans. Here we go, come on. Something good. All right. So Germany got a 3. Here's for Russia. Oy. Russia got a 5. Sorry about that one. Here's for Japan, my ally. Also a 3. Here's for the US. Ooh, the US got a 1. UK? All right, the UK got a 4. Okay, so here are the tech rolls, guys. Germany a 3, Russia a 5, Japan a 3, US got a 1, and then the UK 4. All right, I'll clean all that up later. There's a 30. All right, so we'll get right into purchases here. Move that over. We're into round 3. Everybody is in holding. Okay. So Germany had 56. I didn't know what I would roll for tech, so I only spent 3 on tech. So Germany's, I guess, going to buy another infantry with the 3 they saved on their tech roll. So overall, Germany's going to buy 6 infantry, 3 artillery, and 3 infantry, 2 artillery, and a submarine. All right, got some combats to declare. Let's get right into it. Not too many combats, but a ton of non-combat. So first off, got to get these Brits and French out of Portugal. So what I'm going to do is from Galicia, Navarra, 3 infantry and an artillery. Along with that, the tank from Aragon is going to go in there. And then from Castilla, I'm going to send in 2 infantry. If I can stack the chips up. All right, there it is. From Gibraltar, I guess I already moved them. I'm gonna fly in a fighter and a tactical bomber. They'll have 2 remaining. Over up on this side of the board, Germany's got a few attacks in Russia. Let me see, a better angle, yeah. There. First of all, the destroyer and submarine in 112 are gonna go 1, 2, 3 to attack the sub in 27 right there. Then from Finland, 5 infantry, there are 8 infantry and an artillery. Into Karelia, I'm going to send 5 infantry and an artillery. And then into Viborg, I'm going to send 1 infantry. All the dice and whatnot around the board, I use red dice to remind me about combat, and then the blue about non-combat. All right, so my final combat is I'm going to do a little cheeky move here. Since the Italians took Baltic states, I can now land my planes if I attack Leningrad. So I'm gonna take in 3 tanks from Poland, they're gonna go 1, 2. And then over in Western Germany, I have 2 air transports. They can, I'm knocking them over. They're gonna pick up 3 infantry, and they'll have 3 movements remaining. So they'll pick up 3 infantry and drop them in Leningrad as well. And along with that, all the planes that are here in Western Germany are gonna fly over and attack there. That's 3 tactical bombers and 2 fighters. See if they can knock that out and not lose a ton. All right, that should be it for combat. So yeah, let's get right into it. So first we have the battle for Portugal. We'll roll that first, and then let me get the camera down. And then I'll roll the Russian battle. So in Portugal, I'm gonna have 4 infantry at 1, infantry artillery at 2, a tank and a fighter at 3, and then a tactical at 4. Hopefully, I think this would be above odds, but hopefully I can get 5 hits here. Oh my gosh. Look at that. I got 3 hits on my 4 ones. But yeah, I wiped them out there. All right. Dang. German dice have been pretty hot so far in the game. Hoping I can keep that up. I'm gonna need them in Russia. All right, so then he has a French fighter at 4 and then 4 infantry at 2. Oh my God. Okay, so he only got 1 hit. Man, Portuguese can't hit for nothing, I guess. But the French finally got a hit, so you know they got that going for him. 1 hit, I'll lose that. I'll lose 1 infantry. All right. Planes I'll land later. Germany takes over that. Those are in there. Okay, now we'll do the destroyer and the submarine against the other submarine. I already talked to Chris. He won't be scrambling there, obviously. But yeah, all right. So here we go. Is that better? There we go. All right, so I've got my destroyer and sub, and he's got his at 1. I'll roll it together. All right. It's just that I got a hit and he didn't. All right. That submarine will come off. Oh, what did they roll? 4, I think. All right. All right. Final combat is going to be Leningrad. He's got 2 infantry and artillery at 2. He's got 2 fighters at 4, and then he's got a tactical defending at 3. Put that there. I have 3 infantry, paradropped at 1. I have 3 tanks at 3, 2 fighters at 3, and then 3 tactical bombers at 4. They're not gonna. I'm not gonna target select the artillery. I want them all to attack normally. All right, let's see what I can do here. See if Germany can keep rolling well. That's pretty good. Yeah, all my 4s hit. All right, I got 6 hits. I think that's all I needed. Yeah, that's it. Wiped them out. All right, cool. Was able to hit those Russian planes. Okay. All right, so here's 3 at 2, 1 at 3, 2 at 4. Here we go. Russians. 3 hits. One of his 4s missed, but 2 of his 2s hit. All right, 3 hits on me. Come over here. So the Russians lose their planes, 2 infantry, and artillery. And I lose the 3 infantry. So I'll take it with 3 tanks. I'm sure he'll take it right back, but I wanted to hit those planes, and then I get the bonus. So, all right, non-combat. I'm rambling. Non-combat. We'll start up here, I guess. These are off. All right. First, the submarine in what is that? 110 is going to go 1, 2, 3 into that Lend-Lease zone. Let me throw a disrupted convoy on that, I guess. The German bombers in Leningrad, 1 is going to land in Finland with the 2 infantry there. Got these new flight stands, and I'm terrible with them. 1 bomber is going to go 1, 2, 3 and land in Slovakia, Hungary. The 3 tacticals and 2 fighters will all go land in Baltic states. They only have 1 left, and they have to land there. Okay. Also, the 13 infantry, 3 artillery, 3 tanks are all going to move into eastern Poland. 3 tanks, eastern Poland. I can get all these out of the way. I know what I'm doing. All right. The 12 infantry in Poland are all going to move into Baltic states. The 2 artillery, the AA gun. From Berlin, I'm going to drive 2 mech. They're all going to go to the Baltic states. What else? From Berlin, I can rail 5. So I'm going to rail 2 infantry, 3 artillery to eastern Poland. the 3 infantry are just gonna walk to Slovakia, Hungary. In Western Germany, there are now 2 infantry and 2 AAA guns. They're gonna rail to Eastern Poland, all of them. Now we're over in France. The air transport in Paris is gonna pick up 2 infantry and fly down to Egypt, El Alamein, and drop off and land there. Okay, you can see here the fighter and tactical in Greece will also fly over to El Alamein. Try not to knock all the Italians over. All right, that's off. The fighter in Gibraltar that I didn't use is gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 and land in Rome. I'm knocking everything over, sorry guys. What do I want to do with the AA guns in Paris? How do I want to do this? Okay, so from Vichy, France, I'm going to rail 1, 2, 3, and 2 infantry and artillery to Romania. The tank and the mech are going to go 1, 2 to Yugoslavia. The infantry AA gun left over in Castilla will walk down to Gibraltar. 1 AA gun from Paris is going to rail 1, 2, 3 to Castilla, and then the tank in Vichy is going to go 1, 2 to Castilla, and the infantry is going to walk from Aragon is going to walk into Castilla. The planes that are in Portugal that attacked there have 2 left, and they're going to land. Where are they going to land? They're going to go 1, 2 back to Aragon. That's where they're going to land. The remaining AA gun in Paris he'll rail 1, 2, 3 to Romania. All right, that's literally everything in Europe moved. Okay, now I'm going to put new units on. I've got these, okay. 1 submarine, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna build in 105. Yeah. Into Berlin, 6 infantry, 3 artillery. Actually, the AA gun that railed to Romania will actually not rail and move 1 over to Western Germany. And then I'm gonna build 3 infantry and an artillery there. Actually, I'll do 2 infantry and an artillery there, and then I'll put, I don't know. I'll put an infantry down in, Vichy. Why not? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, all right. So Germany, income-wise, will go up. Viborg is not worth anything. Again, hitting the infantry every which way. Karelia, that's 1. Leningrad, 2. So they'll go up 3 from Russia. So Russia will go down 1, 2, 3. Germany will go up from 46, 1, 2, 3. And then they'll go up 1 for Portugal. So they're at 50 now. And then the UK will go down to 45. 45, wow. UK is making pretty good money. A lot of pressure on them, but they're making pretty good money. All right, so 50 plus 5, 10, 3, 63. They'll have 63 going into round 4. All right, quick disposition. I'll start over here in Russia. Sea Zone 126, I got a submarine. In 127, submarine and a destroyer. In Finland, I have 2 infantry and an air transport. Karelia, I have 5 infantry and an artillery. Viborg, 1 infantry. In the Baltic Baltic states, yeah, I have 3 tactical bombers, 2 fighters, 2 artillery, 2 mechanized infantry, and 12 German infantry, along with an AA gun. And there is a Italian infantry and tank there. In eastern Poland, I have 2 AA guns, 3 tanks, 6 artillery, and then 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 infantry in eastern Poland. In Bessarabia is just the Italian infantry AA gun, Romania, 2 infantry and an artillery, Slovakia, Hungary, 3 infantry and an air transport, Yugoslavia, a tank and a mech. In Rome, I have a fighter. In Egypt, El Alamein, I have 2 infantry, a fighter, a tactical, and an air transport. Berlin, 6 infantry, 3 artillery. Western Germany, 2 infantry and an artillery and an AA gun. Vichy, France, I have an infantry. In 105, I have a submarine. In Portugal, I have 4 infantry, a tank, and an artillery. In Castilla, an infantry, a tank, and an AA gun. Aragon, a fighter and a tactical bomber. Gibraltar, an infantry and a AA gun. Whew, all right, mouthful. All right, that'll be it for Germany. Sorry the turn took longer than it probably needed to. Shaping up to be an interesting game. The Allies are getting into it. Russia's in the war. I'm sure America will be in soon. We'll see how the game plays out. I'm excited to I guess, see how it does. I'm going to hand it over to Russia. Good luck, man.